Sir, what is cyst and does it create infertility?
That means you are asking what is an ovarian cyst
Yes.
and whether this ovarian cyst creates, what is the problem with the cyst? I think that is the question.
Yes.
Most important thing is what is a cyst? Before that, I introduce myself. I am Dr. Deepankar Banerjee from Ideal Fertility IVF and Genetics Center Private Limited, Jabalpur. It is placed in Madhya Pradesh, and my wife is Mrs. Rinku Banerjee is a very good embryologist. We do IVF ICSI blastocyst transfer with vitrification almost every day. We don't do IVF in big number or batches because it creates a lot of problem for the couple. Now your question is very important because with cyst word, all females they get confused whether this cyst might create a tumor also, might create a malignancy or cancer. So moment ultrasound report shows that the lady is having cyst in ovary, there is always a problem with the female. If she is infertile, then she will feel that there is something bad thing is happening. So what is a cyst? If you see this graphic, with this graphic I can show you this is the uterus and there are two ovaries out on either side of the uterus. With this ovary, within this ovary, there are some round structures which are called Graafian follicle. With this Graafian follicle, there are eggs or seed. When in this Graafian follicle, it is liquid, so it is called follicular fluid. Most of the time, this follicle grows to 18 to 23 millimeter, and after that, egg is released. Now, what happens if this egg is not released, got trapped over here, and this follicle becomes like larger one? Then the liquid filled any part, any area in the ovary will be called as cyst. This cyst is called follicular cyst. If this type of cyst happens in ovary at multiple places with liquid filled, with egg trapped inside, then because it is more in number, so it is called poly, and because it is cyst in nature, liquid filled area, so it is called polycysts, and because it is in the ovary, so it is called polycystic ovary. Why polycystic ovary creates infertility, that will be a separate issue, we will discuss it later on. But these cysts are not a bad cyst. They create infertility, but they don't create any cancer. All cysts, they don't create any cancer, but most of the time all the cancer starts with the formation of a cyst. So any liquid filled cyst area in the ovary is not always cancer, so don't get too much worried about that. Sometimes these liquid filled area, because of ovulation or because of endometriosis, filled with blood. When blood filled cysts in the ovary happens, then it is called chocolate cyst. This chocolate cyst most of the time reported in the ultrasound. So people don't understand what is this. Chocolate cyst is a feature of endometriosis. It creates a lot of problem, it creates infertility. Now this liquid filled cyst, if it is filled with blood, it becomes endometrioma or chocolate cyst. What happens if this cyst grows little bit more large? If it crosses 5 centimeter more than 5 centimeter, then it is a matter of concern. If there are liquid filled cyst and with ultrasound only liquid is seen, there is no inside tissue seen, then problem is less. But if this liquid filled cyst, there are tissue growing inside, then these cysts with tissue inside the liquid filled cyst are not good. we should take care of these cysts because they can convert into cancer. But all cysts which I have shown here are not cancer, but most of the cancer they start as a cyst. So don't get too much worried about what is a cyst, whether it is creating a problem in getting conception. We should think about the diagnosis. What is the actual diagnosis of the cyst? Whether it is converting into cancer, whether it is creating just infertility, whether it is a polycystic ovarian disease, which is a hormonal problem, should be solved. All cysts have a different approach to treat. So my intention to put this video is to remove that fear. Whenever people see cyst in their ultrasound report, they got very much worried. Don't get very much worried. Ask your doctor whether this cyst is a problematic, should be operated or should be left. Listen to them and then act accordingly. If you like this information, please subscribe this video. It is a free subscription. You can share this video to your friends, and with this activity we can spread this message, with this information, with this knowledge to those people who are suffering from this lack of knowledge and very much concerned about that. Thanks a lot for patient listening.